Hello everybody and welcome to the Fallout New Vegas weapons tier list. My name's Geth and welcome to my channel. I played Fallout New Vegas now for just about since it was released, so I think it's been over 14 years now. Why am I making this video about a game that's been out for that long? Well, because it's fun, one, and two, because I can. If you love Fallout New Vegas like I do, then you're gonna love this video. So relax, kick back, and let's get into this. So oh, by the way, if there's any jump cuts in the video, that's because this video would be ridiculously long if I was going to do it in one take. So to keep things fresh and cool, there might be some jump cuts. So don't worry about that. So I think we're starting off with pistols. So 357 Magnum. What's there to say about it really? It's the first Magnum you're going to find, and it does a pretty good job of being the first Magnum you find. It's going to be good at dealing with powder gangers and geckos and convicts and other just miscellaneous enemies you're going to find along the road. Maybe some jackal members, maybe. It goes in there. Uh, it's okay. It's not bad. It's just not that great either. Um, lucky. So the interesting thing about Lucky is that yes, it is just a direct upgrade of the 357 Magnum. You know, it's got higher critical chance, higher critical damage. I think it's got better durability even. So it's good all around. Now the interesting thing about the 357 Magnum that I didn't bring up before is that it don't jam. Um, that's not me saying that. That's the Fallout Wiki. Apparently it doesn't jam, and now I think about it, I've never seen it jam either. So yeah, keep that in mind as we move forth. Underappreciated, maybe. Interesting. 44 Magnum. It's a direct upgrade. It's what the 357 Magnum wants to be. Yeah, better damage, better durability. You know, it's just a direct upgrade. Same with the Mysterious Magnum. Now, Mysterious Magnum. Yeah, it is a direct upgrade of the 44 Magnum, but the only problem with it is that its durability is worse. Yes, you get the cool jingle. Yes, that's cool and everything, but it's just like it would be better if the durability was higher, but it's not. So yeah, the 45 auto pistol. Yeah, it's okay. Uh, when you get it like that late in the game, you know, when you're crossing into Zion and you're going into Honest Hearts, there are better pistols available. So yeah, I feel like not many people would use it, especially when you know as soon as you finish the DLC, you get Light and Shining Darkness, which is very good. You know, that's a direct upgrade as well. Higher, we're talking higher DPS, very high DPS actually, decent damage overall, better durability, better critical chance, better critical damage. It's great. So now we're moving on to 556 pistol. Um, I think the only place you can really pick this up, I think you might be able to pick up at Prim. You might be able to pick up in Prim, but I'm not too sure about that. Either that or the Mojave Outpost. There's no need to get this gun. I'm pretty sure it's quite expensive as well, especially that early in the game. So why would you get this? I don't know. It's actually worse in every single way compared to that gun, which is a good gun. Actually, nah, it's okay. Oh, it's good. Now the thing is that these two guns are the only pistols in the game that can shoot armor piercing rounds. So keep that in mind. Because they use 556. So yeah, interesting. 9mm pistol. It's the first pistol you get if you don't have any DLCs. It's the first pistol you get, and it's meh. It's just kind of meh. It's not bad in my opinion, but it's just meh. Yeah. Maria, same story. I would put it in okay, and people might get angry at that I'm not putting it okay. But you know, that's just the way it is. Oh, by the way, these are just my opinions. Like, if you disagree, you're welcome to. But yeah, like I'll post a link to this in the chat in the description, so you can make your own. So yeah. But anyway, 10mm pistol. I'm gonna get flack for this. I think it's bad. For starters, the front post is misaligned, so you don't know where you're aiming. Um, and two, it yeah, that early in the game, Yeah, it's crap. Especially since, if you've got the Courier Stash DLC, you get the weathered 10mm pistol, which is okay. Like, I would take this over them. And oh, by the way, the reason I put that lower than that gun is purely because this is just this is way better than everything than this. I'd rather take Lucky over this, or even a 9mm over this. Moving on. Yeah, the 10mm pistol is just like that, but just way better. The only problem is that once again you've got that crappy iron front post, which apparently, according to the Fallout wiki, makes it so it's hard to aim. So that's not me saying it; that's the Fallout wiki, and I agree with the Fallout wiki. The 12mm pistol, yeah, it's very good, or is it? Yeah, it's good. It's good. Now, you know, 12mm is quite hard to come by. Um, and like the pistol in of itself is okay. Is it amazing? It's okay, but yeah, I think it belongs in good, especially since you got Little Devil, which is way better. Yeah, and that's very good. I can attest to this because I've used the Little Devil quite a lot, so I know for a fact that it's a great gun. Yeah, just better durability. When it comes to the uniques in these games, you can expect just like better. You can expect like better critical chance, better critical damage, durability, magazine size, an aesthetic difference even. So yeah, keep them in mind as we go forth. So if you see me like put this above this, that's purely because I'm taking into account their critical damage modifiers and stuff like that. Hunting revolver, it's a big iron. It's very good. It's very good. Yeah, 5 rounds of 45 gov. Um, it's gonna pack a punch. Comes with a scope. Uh, yeah, you're gonna be doing some serious damage. The Ranger Sequoia. Interesting note: the Ranger Sequoia is actually a unique variant of a hunting revolver. Even though the Ranger Sequoia, I'm pretty sure you can find multiple. Um, you could. I might be wrong there, but I'm pretty sure you can find multiple of the Ranger Sequoia. But yeah. So despite it being unique, there is multiple of them. It's exactly the same in terms of the hunting revolver, except better durability and all that jazz. Um, it's probably the best revolver in the game, to be honest. Police pistol. It's what the 357 Magnum wants to be. In fact, it's way better. Same difference, except better critical. All that jazz. It's a 357 Magnum on steroids, essentially. And it's a shame because you only get this in the Sierra Madre, and it suits the Sierra Madre. And then when you leave, you're probably never going to use this gun again, unless you're like, I don't know, well, playing as a police officer. But yeah, Silence 22 pistol is trash, and allow me to explain why, because I feel like that's going to annoy some people. So yes, very good critical chance modifiers, very good critical damage modifiers. If you're going to be doing sneak attacks, yes, it's going to be doing some decent damage. But once you're detected, and let's face it, in Fallout New Vegas, you are going to be detected. Even with 100 sneak, you're going to be detected. Unless you're popping stealth, boys. But like, if that's your only gun, you're stuffed. Nothing's going to help you out. It's going to do ridiculous amounts of crappy damage overall. So yeah, you're better off just like, I don't know, putting a suppressor on the 12mm pistol maybe. Or even using an 9mm pistol with a suppressor, you'll just be better off. Um, yeah, yeah, that's the pistols. Moving on, we're gonna do the rifles. So yeah, the anti-material rifle. It's probably the best sniper rifle in the game. You're gonna be doing insane damage. I'm talking like Mother Death Claw, easily two tapped with this gun. Not to mention the variety of ammunition you get of it. Incendiary, explosive, armor piercing. I'm pretty sure there's even hollow point or anti personnel. Yeah, it's a great all round gun. But very high stat requirements. But even with those stat requirements, if you're below them just a little bit, I'm pretty sure you'll be fine. Yeah, it's probably one of the best weapons in the game. Assault carbine, very good, very high DPS. 5mm is very easy to come across. They're always sold in bulk, so you're going to be able to keep this thing running long term. With the upgrades, amazing. Uh, Automatic rifle. It's essentially a hunting rifle, um, but automatic. Pretty good all around damage. Very slow. Um, and once again, it's a Sierra Madre gun. So once you finish the Sierra Madre, I doubt you're going to be using this again. And you know, there's no particular reason why. It's a good gun overall, I'd say. Um, but yeah. Um, the battle rifle. Now, funny thing about the battle rifle is it's actually trash. At least in my opinion, I'd say it's okay. And you know, the reason being is because why get this and pay for it when you can get this and essentially get it for free? Uh, this machine is good. We're talking like, you know, all the jazz that you'd expect from a unique variant, but you know, it's essentially a semi-auto hunting rifle. I've used this machine quite a lot. I like this machine. Yeah, I can attest that it's great. BB gun's trash for obvious reasons. Um, Now I'm not going to spend too much time talking about this because the Aberline Kid exists, or the Abilene Kid, whatever you want to call it. Now, after doing some research, you know, I never knew this, but this might be one of the best guns in the game. I know, it's surprising. I'm not going to put it in the best, but listen, I'm going to put it in like, okay, now allow me to explain why. Now, the Avalon Kid can essentially put out damage comparable to that of the anti-materia rifle if you have all the perks associated to go with it. So we're talking like better criticals, sneak attack modifiers. You know, and even then, this already comes with sneak attack modifiers. You know, damage and chance, and you know, and durability. But it might put out damage similar to that of this if you stack all the perks and if you stack all of the necessary requirements. You could put out some serious damage with what is essentially a BB gun. So yeah, keep that in mind. I read that the research I did was essentially off the Fallout wiki. You can go research that yourself. But yeah, interesting. Brush gun. Yeah, it's probably the best, one of the best lever actions in the game. Um, yeah, 45 gov. You're going to be doing some serious damage. Um, Even though 45 is hard to come by, and the brush gun can only really be found end game. You know, we're talking like veteran we're talking like I think Legion Centurions can carry it in the Hoover Dam attack, and I'm pretty sure Ranger NCR veterans also carry the brush gun. So yeah, interesting overall gun. But the medicine stick is essentially its unique variant, and you know, medicine stick is it's the brush gun but just way better. Only difference being, as I think, I'm not 100% sure, and I think I could be wrong. But I think the medicine stick takes 44 mag instead of 45 gov. I think that's wrong though. Um, Feel free to correct me in that in the comments. But yeah, the medicine stick, better damage, better critical chance modifiers, all that jazz. Yeah, it's probably the best lever action in the game. Cowboy repeater, it's yeah, it's meh, it's okay. It's the first lever action you're going to find, and it does a good job at everything that you're going to want it to do. Um, but you know, once you get a better weapon, you are just going to want to replace that immediately. And you know, it does have some. You can use it longer term if you really want it. You know, you can get the cowboy perk and stuff like that. And yeah, it comes with as mods like better fire rate, better condition, stuff like that. The long carbine. This is actually my least used gun in New Vegas because I can't be bothered to get it. Also, the only way to get it is to kill the guy in the first recon guy who has it. But interesting note, you only have to load one round to fully reload it, unlike all the other lever actions. So you could probably get out some insane DPS if you really wanted to use this gun. So for that reason, I'm probably gonna put it in good. But you know, I have very limited experience with it. It might be like very good for all I know. But for me personally, having used it a few times, just a couple of times, it's just good. Hunting rifle. Um, yeah, it's okay. Actually, it's good. It's a decent. No, it's okay. It's the best all round sniper in the game. It's the jack of all trades of snipers. Am I going to be using it long term? Probably not. There is attachments and stuff you can get for it, which makes it better. But yeah, Paciencia. I think that's how you pronounce it. Paciencia. Yeah. It's okay. Now, why am I putting it okay? Instead of like good, considering it's the legendary variant, the unique variant, sorry, of the hunting rifle. And the truth is, it's because it only has a 3 round capacity, and I'm not too sure if you can put a scope on it. So yeah, it's quite limit. I think it's quite limited in its uses. That 3 rounds, if you miss one, that's it. You know, it's it might have like a tighter spread, and it might like I know it's definitely going to have better critical chance modifiers and durability and stuff like that. But no, for me it's it's just okay. Light machine gun, moving on, is very good. Yeah, it's a bullet hose. Say goodbye to your 5.56 because they're gonna go, especially if you've got the box magazine mod for it. You know, goodbye. Bozar, it's a unique variant. I'm actually going to put below it. Now, allow me to explain why, because the Bozar is actually a very controversial weapon within the Fallout New Vegas community. And that's because the durability isn't great. Only has 20, I think it only has either a 20 or 30 round mag capacity. It's very fast. It does do decent damage because it has a high DPS. But yeah, from my experience of using it, and from apparently everyone else's, because whenever I see a Fallout YouTuber talk about it, all they've got to say really is negative things about it. With very few like positive things. And I can see the positives if you are going to be using Bozar. And if you do use Bozar, that's fair enough. No one's knocking you, I think. But yeah, I think for me and a few other people, like it's just not that good. Especially its cost. I'm pretty sure it's like, what is it? It's like 25,000 caps, isn't it? It's like, god damn. Especially when you get moving on though from Bozar, you could use the marksman's carbine, which is very good, and you're going to be putting out relatively the same amount, and the marksman's carbine is probably easier to find and cheaper. Not to mention the mods you can get for it. Yeah, it's just better all around. But yeah, the All American is probably the best assault rifle slash marksman's rifle in the game. Uh, Huge DPS, but it's you could probably use this the whole game and be absolutely fine. With the 5.56 ammunition variants, you can probably like go through the whole game using this and have no problems whatsoever. The All American, for a reason, is one of the most loved in the game. Service rifle, for me, it's okay. Now, allow me to explain why I like the service rifle. Just like the hunting rifle, it's the jack of all trades of marksman's rifles, hunting, assault rifles. It does a good job at being what it is, and that's just a standard semi-auto rifle. It will last you probably from the moment you pick it up. Let's say you're getting this the legit way. You're going to probably pick this up in the Mojave Outpost by killing the Manse for that ranger and the Mojave Outpost. And from him you get armor piercing rounds with that. And if you've done the Sunny Smiles quest, you also get a lot. You're gonna have some spare 5.56 left over, unless you've been using the varmint rifle for whatever goddamn reason. But yeah, it's good. I personally would use the service rifle up until I get to, let's say, Benny, until I find an appropriate replacer. But yeah, survivalist rifle. Yeah, it's a big jumper. I think the service rifle. I would use these in tandem with each other. Survivalist rifle does a hell of a lot more damage, but 12 round capacity. This is obviously going to do more DPS. This is going to do more overall, like just hit damage. Also, really good story associated with the survivalist rifle. If you haven't found this before, just look up Honest Hearts survivalist rifle, and you'll find out how to get it. Sniper rifle. It's okay. It's about the same as the hunting rifle, I would say. Yeah, it comes with a scope, but why would you use it? There's no need, really. I think there's only been a couple of times I've ever used the sniper rifle in New Vegas. Mostly, like, I think this and I think Fallout 3. because in Fallout 3 that is the only sniper rifle essentially. And you know, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with a sniper rifle. It's just like, why would you use it? You know, Pristine's, and you get this one for free. And you know, this is good. Christine's science sniper rifle, yeah, better critical damage, better critical damage, better critical chance, better durability, and it's suppressed. I mean, come on, it's great all around. You know, you pick this up at Big Mountain, and this isn't really a big mountain gun, which is odd, but like, but you know, it is for like you know the lore of the game. But yeah, good. Gobi campaign scout rifle. It's probably you know I'm tempted to put him very good over the best, but let's face it, it probably is the best sniper rifle in the game, next to the anti-material rifle. This is obviously way worse than the anti-material rifle, but you know, actually, just for that reason, let's put it in very good because it doesn't really hold a candle to the anti-material rifle, other than maybe DPS, maybe. Yeah, critical chance, all that jazz. It's got it all, and I'm pretty sure it has quite a large magazine capacity too. But you know, 308. Yeah. Trail Carbine 44 Magnum. It's basically it's good. It's basically a 44 Magnum in a rifle. It's good. I would I can't I would rather use this machine over Trail Carbine. But that's just me. You know, if you like Trail Carbine, fair enough. Varmint rifle. Yeah, it's bad. Um, you're only going to be using this really in the very beginning of the game to kill some geckos, and then after that, you would have realised, wow, this gun sucks. So yeah, keep that in mind. Um, well, 5.56 is interesting though. Like I've seen some things like they wanted to make it in 22, but they didn't know how to fit 22 in like the loot pool earlier on. So you know they decided to keep it 5.56. Rat Slayer, yeah, it's for a very for you know when you pick it up, you know it's good. Rat Slayer is a decent all-around sniper rifle. Really good critical chance modifiers and damage. Better durability, comes with extended mag. You know, it's essentially a varmint rifle on steroids. And yeah, but you're gonna want to replace that as soon as you can. It's good. I would even use the trail carbine over the rat slayer in most circumstances. If I've got the rat slayer in my inventory, I'll use it maybe. But yeah, that's about it. Yeah, that was the rifles and assault rifles. Moving on. Yeah, the SMG starting off with the 45 auto SMG. Yeah, it's good. It's a bullet hose. You can put a lot of bullets down range really quick, especially if you've got the drum magazine mod for it. Yeah, it's great. Is it better? I think it's comparable with some of these guns here. Bows are going to be better with it than this, obviously. But yeah, it's very good. I would use it, especially if you've got like all the attachments for it. Outside of Honest Hearts, though, am I going to be using it? Probably not. The 9mm SMG. Yeah, it's meh. It's the first SMG you're gonna pick up, especially if you've got the repair skill, so you can get in Doc Mitchell's office essentially, like there and then. Yeah, it's a spray and pray gun. Range is terrible. It spreads bad. Uh, it's good up until a certain point, I would say. You might be able to use it a little bit longer if you've got all the attachments for it, but yeah, it's just okay. You know, especially in comparison to its unique variant, Vaz's 9mm submachine gun, which is good. Yeah, it's essentially the same as a 9mm submachine gun, except it's got all of the unique attributes to it. You know, so like better critical damage, better durability. Like big, it comes with the big magazine, and it's aesthetically just more pleasing to look at. Yeah, good. The 10mm submachine gun, I actually think it's kind of meh. Reason being, it's just not that great. I don't think I've ever like legitimately picked up the 10mm submachine gun and thought, oh yes, finally, an upgrade. It's more of a, oh okay, I picked up a 10mm submachine gun. What now? It's okay. It's kind of meh. I would sell it more than I would use it. especially when you can get sleepy time, which I personally think sleepy time is very good for its stealth capabilities. You know, it's got everything you want from a suppressed SMG. It's got a tighter spread than the normal 10mm submachine gun. It's got a bigger magazine capacity, uh, critical chance, critical damage. I would probably go as far as to say it might be the best SMG in the game, but you know that might be disputed amongst others. The 12mm SMG gets the reward for the ugliest gun in the game, but you know it's very good at what it does. 20 rounds mag capacity is kind of boring. I'm pretty sure there is a mod you can get for it. Um, when I'm speaking of mods, by the way, I'm not speaking of like downloadable mods. I'm speaking of like in-game gun mods, just in case anyone's confused what I mean. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is a magazine capacity mod you can get for the 12mm submachine gun. Give it an extra 10 rounds or something like that. But other than that, it's very good at what it does. The 12mm is very hard to come by. You know, you might as well put them 12mm rounds into like either Little Devil or even the Survivalist rifle. But you know, that's just my opinion. The H&H Tools nail gun. Interesting fact. This actually has the fastest fire rate of any one-handed gun in the game. And despite that, it's meh. Especially since you pick up in the divide, and you know there's enemies in there that are going to shred you. So you know you might think, oh yeah, nail gun is really cool. And other than a limb damage modifier, it's really not that great. Uh, Even after you pick this up and you put it in the chest and you go, oh yeah, look, that's a nail gun, and that's literally all you're going to do with it. You're going to look at it, and that's it. I would consider this the most meh gun in the game actually. Um, the Silence 22 SMG. You know, it's got it's got some things going for it. It. I would personally say it's bad. Um, Very low damage, big magazine capacity, so you're probably going to do a lot. So the DPS is going to shoot up in comparison to its pooey baby brother here. But yeah, other than that, it's just okay. Uh, well, you know what I mean. Caravan shotgun. Yeah. Why would you use this? Why would you use the caravan shotgun when, you know, most people? All right, let's say you don't have the Courier Stash DLC, and you're using this. Yeah, it's meh. But if you have the Courier Stash DLC like most people do, then you know you're gonna be using the sturdy caravan shotgun. So we're going to talk about this more. And I think you can use. I would personally say it's good. You can use the sturdy caravan shotgun all the way up until you know probably even a little bit after Benny, if you really want to. It does really good damage, and the durability and everything is fantastic. So yeah, I personally like the sturdy caravan shotgun. The hunting shotgun, yeah, it's very good. Huge damage. A wide variety of shells to go with it. Um, yeah, it's pretty good all around. You know, just like its unique variant dinner bell, which and the only problem with the dinner bell is just like the mysterious magnum is that it's got a lower durability than the normal variant. Not to mention the normal variant you can just get the mods to improve it as well. But dinner bell, you know, and the crest associated with it are very good. If you know, you know. Wink, wink. Lever action shotgun's okay. You know, you've got the cowboy perk. Yeah, that's cool and everything. But for me, lever action shotgun is just kind of it's meh. It's not going in there, but it's okay, I guess. Riot shotgun. It's very good. Huge damage, huge damage. Very fast rate of fire and very fast reload. Um, you know the perks that you can get with this for like knockback and stuff like that, that you can get with shotgun surgeon. Um, if it applies to right shotgun, that is. Yeah, you're gonna be doing some serious damage. Um, Sawn shotgun. Yeah, it's got two barrels, but only shoots once. But I'm pretty sure it does 100 damage, like fully repaired per like up close shot, which makes it incredibly dangerous in the right hands. I'd say it's okay with the unique variant, which you can get off Old Lady Gibson being good. You know, that does a little bit more damage, obviously better durability and stuff like that. But you know, one shot capacity just ain't really vibing with me. Single shotgun, I'd say it's bad. You know, it's got the tightest spread out of all the shotguns in the game, but you've only got one shell in that, so the DPS really does drop. But you know, decent damage all around. Other than that, but it really does let it down with its single shot capacity, which is why it's in bad. You know, you might as well just, as soon as you got a caravan shotgun, even the normal variant, just upgrade it. If you got a sturdy caravan shotgun, why are you even picking this up? Seriously. But yeah, moving on, we're going to move on to the heavy weapons next. So yeah, we've got the K9000 Cyberdog gun. So the K9000 Cyberdog gun, you know, it's a cool, unique weapon. You know, yeah, it's a dog and a gun, very cool and everything. I'm gonna personally put it in good. And you know, I'm also going to put its unique variant in good as well, and I'm going to expand upon why they're both in good. And so, for starters, the K9000, I'm pretty sure shoots 44 Magnum, same as Fido, except the problem is that with Fido, the unique variant is, yeah, it's got a different aesthetic look to it, and yeah, they're both cool to use. The problem is that with all the upgrades, the K9000 Cyberdog gun is actually better than Fido with all the upgrades. And so Fido kind of becomes useless, essentially. You know, Fido without any attachments for the K9000 Cyberdog gun, and you know the attachments are expensive. Fido is way better than the ordinary variant, no, without any mods. Personally, I'm still going to go with Fido, purely for the aesthetic difference and nothing else. You know, the wise decision here, if you are really going to become invested in this gun, is to use is to buy all the mods for it. So yeah, it's up to you really. You're going to go with aesthetics, or you're going to go with like just raw gameplay. Yeah, it's up to you. Let me know in the comments which you prefer. The minigun. So interesting thing about the minigun, it's going to go in good, by the way, the normal variant, is that the minigun, unlike Fallout 3, doesn't have a startup noise, and it doesn't have a startup animation. It just fires immediately. You know, that's pretty much how it is in real life. You know, you boot up the minigun and it fires. But yeah, it's going to shred through 5mm. It's a bullet hose. You know, it's a really good all-around weapon. And you know, the CZ57 Avenger, its unique variant, it's probably the best ballistic heavy gun in the game. I'm tempted to put it in very good, but let's face it, it probably is the best heavy gun, ballistic wise. It's going to do a crap ton of damage. I'm pretty sure it has the highest DPS out of any gun in the game. And apparently, from what I've read, it burns through a whole mag in 4 seconds. So yeah, very very cool. Obviously, it's got all the unique weapon attributes that the normal that all the other unique weapons have. So yeah, short amount of machine gun. I'm gonna put this in very good. I'm almost very tempted to put it in the best, because the short amount of machine gun, even outside of the Divide, it still rocks. Even though it shoots 10mm. And you know, 10mm ammunition by itself is like very limited in its application, because you've only got like I'm pretty sure you only get hollow points, and I think that's it. So yeah, it's very good, especially with all the mods associated with it. It becomes even better. There's no unique variant of it. It's just that's just how it is. Yeah, I like it a lot. The Alien Blaster, immediately put that in the best. You're guaranteed a critical shot. I'm almost certain you are guaranteed always going to hit a critical shot, the Alien Blaster, which is going to annihilate most enemies. Yeah, durability, it doesn't really matter, because it comes with a very... it does have... I think it can shoot 2,000 odd times before it breaks, but that doesn't matter, because you're not going to have 2,000 rounds of ammunition. It's just you're gonna use them all before it breaks, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, very good. Very, very good. Now, Euclid C Finder or Euclid, however you want to pronounce it. I'm gonna make a very controversial statement right now, and I'm gonna say it's just okay. Oh, I'm tempted to put it in meh, but that would really piss people off. I'm gonna put it in okay. Now, I think it's the most overrated weapon in the game. It's a meme weapon, essentially. Yeah, you can use it once per 24 hours, but I've had nothing but bugs when I'm using this gun, and bugs where it just doesn't want to work at all after the first time using it, and sometimes it will just blast off when I'm least expecting it. Like I've been walking, I've tried using it before, and I've gone, oh, nothing's happening. So I walk off, I like fast travel to the free side, and then it goes off in my face, like killing me and everyone else in the local area. Yeah, it does a hell of a lot of damage. Yes, it's powerful. It's good at dealing with like lots of enemies all at once, but practicality wise, it's it's not good. I think it's overrated as hell. So it's gonna stay in okay. Um, yeah. Flare gun is trash. What are you doing with it? You're gonna scare off some tunnelers and maybe a deathclaw, or set them on fire. Ooh, very useful. The laser pistol is meh. Standard laser pistol is very meh. It Well, I don't see why you would use this other than like you're an energy weapons class pick in the beginning of the game. But the energy weapons in New Vegas, very early on, you're not going to find a lot of ammunition for it. So I would personally not use energy weapons at the beginning of the game, but that's just me. The compliance regulator. Now, I want to put this in okay. Now, allow me to talk about the compliance regulator a little bit. It's an interesting gun, very low damage. So its unique effect is that when it critical hits, it paralyzes your target for 10 seconds. So it's a gun you're meant to use in tandem with another gun. So and it's on this hearts. So like, let's say you got a survivalist rifle and a compliance regulator. Paralyze an enemy for 10 seconds with that, and switch to the survivalist rifle and basically get off lots of free hits. Yeah, it's good. It's just okay. I've used it a handful of times because that's just the way it is. The missing pistol, it's terrible. It's basically a worse in every conceivable way to a normal laser pistol, and you get it through Brotherhood of Steel miscellaneous quest. Pew pew, pew pew's good, but it's only good. It's got 2 shots, and the quest, the Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle caps quest to get it. It really is not worth it. It's it does a lot of damage. I'm pretty sure, like last time I checked with 100 energy weapons, when I had it, it did something like 80 odd damage. So yeah, that's cool and everything. But 2 shots, yeah, and it uses a hell of a lot of ammunition per shot. I'm pretty sure it uses like 16 energy cells per shot. I could be wrong there though, but yeah, um, yeah, it's good, but like it's not really for me. Plasma Defender. The Fallout 1 and 2 fans love this gun because obvious reasons. Yeah, it's good. Um, yeah, it's good. It's there's nothing wrong with it. It's good. Not really much to talk about. There's not really much to say really. It's an okay gun. Plasma pistol. It's for me. It's meh as well. I view both of these guns exactly the same. Plasma pistol is also going to do more damage, but it's going to be slower than a laser pistol. But yeah, pulse gun. Yeah, it's meh. It's useful against robots and people in power armor. Literally, you might love the pulse gun. If so, let me know in the comments. The recharge pistol's bad. Along with the recharger rifle. Where is that? I'll find it at some point. Yeah, the recharger pistol. It's infinite ammo pistol, so you're gonna have. There's gonna be like some downsides to using it. Obviously, you can't. Obviously, it would be really OP. The hype breeder is the recharge pistol on steroids. It's just a little bit better. I would put it in meh. Um, it's that, but just a little bit better. So the sonic emitter pistols. I actually love the sonic emitter pistols. I think they're good even outside of Big Mountain, but I'm not going to use them very often. So Gabriel's Bark, knockback effect. Do you know what? These are all good. I've decided these are all just good all around weapons. Um, maybe not Gabriel's Bark. Maybe Gabriel's Bark having, just because it's a knockback effect, it goes in okay. But the rest, in my opinion, are very good. Robo Scorpion probably a little bit better, but yeah. The Gauss rifle. I actually prefer the Gauss rifle, what is in Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. I didn't like it as much, but yeah, I'd say it's good. The YCS 186. Yeah, I'd say it's also good. Maybe very good. No, it's good. The problem is this: if the problem with this gun is you either get this gun or you get this gun. There's no in between. You've got if you either have Wild Wasteland on or you don't have Wild Wasteland on, and that's what causes either one of them to spawn. So if you've got Wild Wasteland, you've got the Alien Pistol, and if you don't, you get the YCS 186. Yeah, it's just a straight upgrade of the Gauss rifle. It's good. Hollow rifle. You're only going to be really using this in the Sierra Madre, and it's a shame because this gun has a lot of upsides. Damage per second. Um, it's got scope. I actually love the hollow rifle, but am I going to be using it outside the Sierra Madre? No. So for me, it's just okay. Which is a shame. Yeah, I really am tempted to put it in good. I really am. Oh, I'll put it in good. It's good. I like the damage per second it does. The lair, yeah, the lair's good. The lair's very good. It's just a laser rifle but on steroids. Especially when you get all the attachments for it. Larger's advanced LAR is probably the best energy weapon in the game. Yeah, the durability is terrible. Right? Everyone knows how bad the durability on this thing is, but for them like 5 shots you're going to get off, and 5 is an exaggeration by the way, but for the shots you do get off, you are going to melt most enemies with this gun. But yeah, the laser RCW. Now, interestingly, the RCRW has no recoil. It's very good at what it does. I would consider this on par with service rifle. These two. So I would use the service rifle with your guns build. I would use the RCRW with your energy weapons build. They're very. I would consider them comparable in like use. The laser rifle. Yeah, the standard laser rifle is okay, but you got the AR-14 prototype which you get out of the vault, and I would say this is good. I like the AR-14 a lot. Before I start using the lair, I am going to be using the AR-14, and obviously the Q35 matter modulator, but we'll get to that in a bit. Van Graff laser rifle's trash. It's a worse weapon in every single way compared to a normal laser rifle. The multi-plasma rifle is a plasma shotgun, so yeah, it's going to be okay. To be honest, I'd rather use a tri-beam laser rifle, but as I said, we'll get to that in a minute. The plasma rifle is, for me, is on par with. Let's just put this in. No, I'm keeping it there. Plasma rifle and the laser rifle are on par with each other, in my opinion. Plasma rifle is going to do more damage. Laser rifle is going to be faster. It's about what you prefer. You prefer speed over damage, Yeah, same with the Van Graff laser rifle. Yeah, they're both terrible. Worse durability, worse damage, worse everything. Q35 matter modulator is very good. I would say it's almost as good as the advanced LAR. And you can essentially get it for free if you do it right. We can always get it for free, but what I'm saying is, if you get it, you don't have to have 100 lockpick, 100 science to hack that terminal if you do it right. But yeah, recharge rifle is the same as a recharge pistol. It's just terrible. The tri-beam laser rifle, it's good. But the laser shotgun essentially. I actually prefer it over the multi-plas rifle. That's just me though. Arc welder, yeah, it's going to do a lot of damage to robots. It's going to do a lot of damage to most things. I would say it's good. Yeah, I'd say it's good. It uses energy, what are they called? Electron charge cells. Flamer, yeah, it's okay. Normal flame is okay. The cleansing flame, however, is very good. You know, you got that damage per second. I mean, the damage over time effect, as well as like the constant damage effect from the flamethrower, very good. Gatling laser is good. Regular old Gatling laser is just good. Spurtle Word 97, Spurtle Word 9700 is very good. It's probably the best heavy weapon, energy weapon in the game. But for me, I'm going to put it in very good. Heavy Incinerator is also it's good. The normal Incinerator is kind of meh. You get it pretty early as well. You get it in the Vicky Advanced Casino. No, you don't. You get it in the you get it in the Bison Steve Casino. I apologize. You know, the Plasma Caster. Yeah, it's good. Nothing wrong with the Plasma Caster. The Smitty Special's fully auto. So yeah, it goes. These two, I think, are kind of on par with each other. I might have a slight bias towards the Smitty Special. The Smitty Special is pretty good. The next up is the Tesla Cannon. Yeah, it's alright, I guess. It's good. The unique variant, the largest jury rig Tesla Cannon is going to do way more damage, but like just like the normal Elijah's advanced AR, the Elijah's like any Elijah weapon, you know, you're trading basically damage for you're trading durability for damage. This thing's going to break really quick. Same as this, but you know, big boy damage. And you know, damage over time because it's a Tesla cannon. Tesla beaten prototype. Elijah's is better. This is just good. You find this at a helicopter crash site. The 25mm grenade launcher. Yeah. It's okay. It's a semi-auto grenade launcher. It's good. Fat Man. It's a Fat Man, but we're putting it in very good. You'll soon come to know that in a minute. Esper, and yeah, that's it's you good luck to anything you hit this Esper with. Esper is the unique variant of the Fat Man. You're going to be doing ridiculous damage with Esper, and you know the interesting thing about the Fat Man in Fallout New Vegas is that there's different ammunition types. You get like mini ones that spread everywhere. You get huge ones. You get timed ones. There's a whole lot of variation for your playstyle. So yeah, the grenade machine gun. I think the normal variant is good. It uses the same ammunition type as the grenade APW, by the way. But yeah, it's good all around. Mercy is very good. Uses 40mm instead of 25. With I know you can find. I know 25 comes in bigger bulk. Or is it the other way? Is it the other way around? 40mm comes in bigger bulk than 25. I know 25 has more. Maybe they both have the same amount of unique casings. Interesting. Yeah. Mercy's very good. The grenade launcher. Yeah, it's okay. It's a pump action grenade launcher. Grenade rifle is the normal grenade launcher is meh. You know, all of the single round grenade launchers, other than like Thump's okay. You know, these are all. I'll put the mercenary grenade launcher up here as well. You see, these are all. I like the Great Bear and the Red Victory. They're gimmicks. That's all they are. A single shot grenade launcher in general are just gimmicks. The reason I'm putting Thump here is because it's the unique variant of the grenade rifle, so it's got all the it's got everything you associate with unique. And mercenary grenade rifle, you start off with that if you've got Courier Stash, and you know that's gonna help you a lot, like a lot. The missile launcher, regular missile launcher is okay. Annabelle is very good. Yeah, it's very good. It's bigger blast radius, better everything else associated with it. Annabelle's great. Red glare, it's probably you know, up there with the best. Especially once you got all the full upgrades for it. And your explosive skill is at 100. Red glare is really good. Yeah, and that's the explosive weapons and the big guns. Moving on. So next up we've got the dynamite. Now standard dynamite is I'm gonna be honest. It's meh. Uh, when you're gonna use this at the beginning of the game, and that's it. I think the incendiary, the Molotov cocktail is okay. Flashbang is trash. You notice I just skipped past this because it's not really much to say. It makes enemies catch on fire. That's literally it. With Pyromaniac and with some other perks, it might be a little bit better, but for me, it's just kind of like okay. Yeah, the flashbang. By the way, what are you gonna do with it? You gonna scare a tunneler? Scare a deathclaw? Yeah, boring. Normal frag grenade is okay. Holy frag grenade is very good. Huge damage. I think you only get 4 of them though, so keep one just for display, or don't. Incendiary grenade. Yeah, it's kind of meh. I'm gonna be honest with you. Uh, the long fuse dynamite is trash in my opinion. The microfusion cell grenade is meh. You can make a lot of them, which is cool, but other than that, it's kind of meh. Nuke grenade, yeah, same as the hiding frag grenade. Nuke grenade's really OP. Plasma grenade, yeah, it's okay. Pulse grenade, yeah, it's meh. There's better things to kill robots and people in power armor within the game than pulse grenades. Tin grenades, yeah, they're bad. I think tin grenades are trash. Bottle cap mines are good. C4 is probably the best dropped explosive, thrown explosive in the game because of the damage. Demolition charge, a Sierra Madre weapon, only really useful against the ghost people. They're kind of meh. Nuka mine, yeah, I mean the fat mine. Sorry, yeah, it's probably the best proximity explosive in the game. Um, maybe, maybe I would put it very good actually. Normal frag mine. Yes, it's okay. The incendiary grenade. I'm pretty sure that is an incendiary grenade. Let me just make sure it's a gas bomb. I apologize. Yeah, gas bomb. Um, yeah. Sierra Madre. It's you're not going to be using this after Sierra Madre. It's okay. It's actually no, it's meh. It's meh. The MFC cluster is okay. The only problem with that is that the range. So you're gonna pull the fuse and then throw it like a couple of inches in front of you. That's my experience with the MFC cluster. Yeah, good damage though. Plasma mine, yeah, it's okay. The powder charge is it's bad. Uh, I've used this on geckos before, and it's crippled them and not killed them. So yeah, pulse grenade once again. Yeah, it's kind of meh. Pulse mine, sorry. Yeah, there's just better things to take care of robots with. Satchel charge. Now, my favorite thing to do, I think satchel charge is probably the best proximity in the game, purely because one, they're easy to make. Two, there's lots of them in the divide, so you can find them easily. So why I like them so much and why I think they belong in the best is because not only like as I've just said, are they easy to make, but if you're going up against Raw, like just leave a bunch by the entrance, lure him down, and it will just kill him instantly, pretty much. Put a bunch down there. Yeah, and they do ridiculous amounts of damage. Timed explosives. Uh, yeah, this the time bomb. What are you doing? What are you doing to use? Like one, they're annoying to make, but two, what are you doing? What are you doing to use this? These are bad. Both of them are bad. Uh, like are you gonna chuck one in the room and then sprint out immediately and hide somewhere? That's the only scenario I can see these working. Bowie knife is meh. Blood nap with the special effect is good actually as a melee weapon. Oh, speaking of which, we're moving into melee weapons. Bumper sword is meh. The blade of the east is good. Um, especially the reason I'm putting it in good and not very good at least is because you get it so late in the game, just so late you're not ever going to use it. So it's kind of you glimpse that before the end. The blade of the west is okay, I guess. Chainsaw is very good. Huge DPS. Cleaver is meh. Chopper is okay because that limb. Uh, is it okay? It's kind of meh actually. Yeah. Bonus limb damage. Yeah, that's about it. Combat knife is meh. Chance's knife is okay. Cosmic knife is bad. Cosmic knife clean is bad. Superheated knife is meh. I'm sprinting through some of these, so I apologise. Fire axe is okay. Um, if you go, what is it, north of Good Springs, you can actually find a fire axe pretty early in the game, but you're gonna have to kill some catadors to get it. So get ready for that. Knock knock. Yeah, it's very good. Knock knock's great. Uh, bad. I think it's got worse durability though than a standard fire axe. Hatchet is meh. Katana is good. The knife is bad. The knife spear is bad. The clean knife spear is bad. The machete is bad. The board machete is meh. Board machete is way better than normal machete because one, it's got like it just does more damage, but also you get it as soon as you start the game with the Courier Stash. Liberator is probably on the same scale as the board machete. I think the normal machete is just trash. Machete Gladius is it's good. I like the design of it. It looks cool. It's like good. The pro excuse me, the Proton Axe is good. The Proton Interversal Axe is probably one of the best melee weapons in the game, if not the best. Ripper is okay. The main thing about the Ripper and all its attachments is you got that constant damage over you got that constant damage. So the DPS is what you're really going for here. Yeah, shish kebab, yeah, it's okay. Um, Gehenna or however you pronounce it, yeah, it's very good. Gehenna. Actually, do you know what? Gehenna is good. I like Gehenna. I'm not going to put it in very good. Straight Razor is trash. Ah, yeah, it's trash. So is Figaro. Figaro's bad. What are you doing? You get Figaro so late in the game. What are you doing? Are you role playing as a barber? What are you doing with it? A Switchblade is also trash. Thermic Lance is I think it's one of the best weapons in the game. Thermic Lance will melt most enemies pretty quickly. 99 is 99 is 99 is bad. Neffy's golf driver is good. The baseball bat is meh. Cattle prod is bad, other than the paralyze effect. Dress cane is also Dress cane's okay, I guess. I think it has bonus limb damage. Lead pipe is bad. No, lead pipe's trash actually. A humble cudgel is bad. A good thing about a humble cudgel though is it does have a unique animation, so there's that. Nailboard's trash. Pool cue's very trash. Old Glory. I didn't know this, but Old Glory is apparently one of the best melee weapons in the game, and it's odd because like I've used this so many times, I've just never noticed. But for me personally, it's very good. For me, I don't think it holds a candle to the Interversal Axe. Police Baton is trash. Rebar Club's bad. Yeah, it's bad. Nuka Breaker, yeah, it's probably one of the best melee weapons in the game again. So very good. Rolling Pin's trash. Shovel's trash. The only reason you're using a shovel really is so you can dig up graves. Sledgehammer is Sledgehammer's meh. Um, Sledgehammer's actually okay. So Super Sledge is good. Oh baby, it's one of the best melee weapons in the game. I would either use the Proton Interversal Axe or Oh baby. Oh baby does a lot of damage. Its high rise trash. War Club is meh. The X2 antenna, once again, it's one of the best melee weapons in the game. I'm gonna stop using this after a certain point though. I'm probably gonna just use one of these two here over this at some point. Even this. But yeah, the X2 antenna does do a lot of damage, and against robots, just OP. Yeah, the proton throwing axe is it's good. The proton interversal axe is very good, but like I don't like throwing weapons in general, so yeah. The throwing hatchet is meh. The throwing knife is bad. The throwing knife spear is yeah, all the spears basically are pretty crap. Yeah, the Tomahawk is okay, is meh. The Ballistic Fist is very good. Two-step goodbye is probably the best unarmed weapon in the game. You know, you've got that delay. If once you land a critical hit, I'm pretty sure after a delay, the target explodes along with any enemies around them. The Bear Trap Fist is meh. The uh, the oh God, what's it called? The Bladed Gauntlet. Yeah, that's what it's called. I know you might be able to see that there's like a little description of the name here, but honestly, I can't see what that says. So yeah, I'd say the Bladed Gauntlet. It's ugly as well. It's very ugly. It's meh. Same as the Crown Opener. The Crown Opener is just a little bit better. Boxing gloves. Actually, no, it's not. No, it's not actually. I'll change my mind. They're both meh. Boxing gloves are bad. Uh, Golden gloves aren't much better, other than the unique attributes it comes with. Boxing tape, yeah. If you're going for the KO effect, yeah, I guess these are cool. But like, why would you? Brass knuckles are bad. The displacer glove is okay. Same as pushy. These are only really good. They're only really good against robots and power armor. That's literally about it. Dog Tag Fist. Yeah, it's kind of meh. So same as Recompense of the Fallen. Raw Fist of Raw is very good. Um, the Industrial Fist is okay. The Mantis Gauntlet is it's kind of meh. Embrace of the Mantis Queen. I'm pretty sure it has a poison effect if I'm correct. Yeah, it's okay. I remember using it and liking it a little bit. Power Fist is meh. Regular Power Fist, that is. Satellite Fist, yeah, it's okay, I guess. I guess. Same as the superheated variant, yeah, it's okay. I'm pretty sure this is the let me look up the description of what that says. It's the Grease Lightning. Yeah, very fast Power Fist. I'd say it's okay. Uh, the Salt Upon Wounds Fist is just a little bit better with good because it's got that damage over time effect. Um, yeah, all of these scientist gloves, honestly, I think they're kind of meh. All the scientist gloves are kind of meh. Um, with the outliers probably being Dr. Mobius's glove and Dr. Klein's glove with good, okay. Yeah, they're kind of meh. Spike Knuckles are meh. Love, Love and Hate. I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. Love and Hate. Yeah. You can use these throughout the entire game. In my opinion, they're very good. I don't know if that's going to cause a little bit of controversy, but for me at least, they are some of the best weapons in the game. I've used them from start to finish. All you got to do is go north of Good Springs, kill the leaders of the Jackal gang or the Viper gang that hides out in the ruins of that place, and yeah, you'll be able to get them, and they will last you the rest of the game. Yeah, the Jaguar Gauntlet, yeah, it's good. Same with She's Embrace. Yeah, it's good. Is it better than Raw? No, it's not better than Fist of Raw. Paladin Toaster or whatever this variant's called. This is Zap Glove and then it's Paladin Toaster. So the Zap Glove is it's okay. You know, it's the same with a lot of these like power armor gauntlets. You know, they're okay, and that's just where they are. Same with Paladin Toaster. They're just kind of okay. But yeah, that's done. That's the Fallout New Vegas weapons tier. Now, before I end this video, I just want to say, um, where they belong, where they are on their actual tiers themselves, that doesn't mean anything. Like, I'd consider these two exactly the same. Like, where they are in the tier, it does not matter. You can move them around and interchange them as you feel like. But for me, it doesn't matter. I just consider them the best over, everything else here. Where they belong on their individual tiers does not matter for me, at least. Um, but yeah, should I change any of them around? Um, no, no. I feel quite comfortable where I put them. Um, But anyway, thank you for watching the video. First off, I'd like to say, yeah, I know my mic quality isn't amazing, but you know, I'm a YouTuber with like a couple of subscribers, so what do you expect? My next video, I'm probably going to do armor. I'm going to probably do a lot of Fallout New Vegas tier lists because I find them interesting and fun to do. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you like the video, please like and subscribe because I'd love that a lot. And yeah, thank you for watching.